Having highlighted international solidarity and unity at this year's Davos Forum and meeting with quantum physicists at ETH Zurich, President Yoon Suk Yeol is on his way back home after an 8-day two-nation tour, which also took him to the UAE. Our top office bureau chief, Moon Connyoung, has a wrap-up of South Korea's week of global sales.
Our first, second, and third priorities on this foreign tour were focused on the economy, and the economy alone.
As recapped by senior aide, South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol concludes his whirlwind week of sales diplomacy on this Friday, having secured tens of billions of dollars in investment from the Emirates and pledging to have his country play a vital role in restoring global supply chains.
특히 모하메드 대통령께서 한국에 300억 불 투자를 결정하면서
A staggering $30 billion investment decision came after Presidents Yoon and Sheikh Mohamed bin Zayed Al Nahyan held a bilateral in Abu Dhabi Sunday in the first ever state visit to the UAE by a South Korean president. The investment, his officials said, is aimed at boosting bilateral cooperation in the fields of nuclear energy, hydrogen, and other renewable energy sources, and defense. Accompanied by a delegation of some 100 South Korean business leaders, including heads of Samsung, Hyundai Motors, and SK Groups, Mr. Yoon continued his salesman pitch in the Swiss alpine town of Davos, promoting his country as an attractive investment destination.
앞으로 여기 한국 시장도 열려 있고 제 사무실도 열려 있으니 언제든지 찾아주시기를 부탁드리겠습니다.
And it was his pledge to become a key partner in the global supply chain that he stressed as he became the first South Korean president in 9 years to address the World Economic Forum in Davos.
지금 가장 시급한 것은 호혜적 연대를 바탕으로 한 공급망의 복원력 강화입니다.
Noting recent supply disruptions in food, energy, chips, vaccines, and pharmaceuticals across the globe, Yoon called for international solidarity and unity that translates to action. Yoon's office wrapped up the South Korean leader's 8-day two-nation tour as
We were able to secure $30 billion worth of investment pledges and ink 48 MOUs in the UAE and discuss $800 million worth of investment with foreign companies like Vestas, Merck Life Sciences, and Novartis.
Nonetheless, the South Korean president returns home to a pile of issues to settle, including the recent emergence of diplomatic tensions, as well as the task of revitalizing the domestic economy as Koreans head into Seollal, the Korean New Year holiday. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News.